Motivation. Let's be honest. Everybody probably is thinking about motivation all wrong. And that endless hunt for this flash of inspiration, the next viral motivational video that is the perfect morning routine. What if I told you that's kind of keeping you stuck? And I know because I was there. I was stuck there for years, right? I was a full blown motivational junkie. And the crash was always worse than the high that I got. And in this video, I'm going to show you why you need to stop chasing motivation and start building a system that makes progress practically inevitable. So the problem in my before, okay, my days used to be a blur of motion. Calendar was stacked and my to-do list was a mile long and I wore busy like a badge of honor. Does that sound familiar? I get these incredible bursts of energies and these inspired sprints where I felt like I could conquer the world. There's nothing I couldn't do because I could always find a video for it, but they never lasted. Sooner or later, I'd be right back at square one, right? Burned out, overwhelmed, feeling like I wasn't getting anywhere. I was busy, but I wasn't productive. And I was in this constant motion, but it wasn't intentional. It wasn't intentional action. My attention was scattered. My energy was drained by the endless notifications and context switching, and I was spending my best hours on other people's priorities. So I understand how you feel. I was chasing a feeling, that rush of motivation. If I see this, I'm going to do it. Believing it was the magic key to getting things done. But I can tell you, motivational, fickle. It's like an unreliable friend that shows up when it wants to. And relying on it is like trying to build a house on quicksand. Ain't happening. So here was the turning point. The real shift happened when I came across a simple but profound idea. It was popularized by a guy named James Clear. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. That hit me like a ton of bricks. The problem wasn't my work ethic or my ambition. It was my complete lack of structure. I realized that many of the most successful people don't just wait to feel like it. They have systems. They ensure they take action, even on the days that they don't. Okay, so I stopped asking, how can I get motivated? And started asking, what systems can I build that makes doing the work my default setting? I stopped trying to be a hero with all the willpower and started being an architect of my day. And that's when everything changed, right? The system. The system is a step-by-step guide. And this is the 3-part system that I built that turned everything around for me. And it's not about doing more. It's about doing what truly matters and then taking that to your focus. So step number 1, super easy. Isolate your 1 through 3 big blocks. What is a class? That's a classic productivity concept. It was made famous by Stephen Covey. And it's powerful. It's your first move every single day. What is it? Before you check a single email or look at a single notification, is to define what success looks like before you get started. I ask myself, if I only get 1 to 3 things done today, what are the tasks that will make the most significant progress towards my goals? These are your big rocks. This isn't your laundry list of chores. These are the high impact actions. Writing that chapter, making that key sales call, or designing a new feature for your business. It's by identifying them first, you give yourself immediate clarity. You're no longer just busy. You're making deliberate progress on your priorities. Simple act alone can prevent the overwhelm that kills motivation before you even start. The One Thing by Jay Papasan is another great book too that you need to check out. Number 2, build a fortress around your focus. The modern world is basically an attention-stealing machine, okay? Your systems need to protect your focus like a gold brick. This means creating an environment where the right choice is easy. For starters, do not begin your day with your phone. That flood of notifications, emails, social media, all that immediately puts you in a reactive state, responding to everyone else's agenda. Got me? So instead, after you've identified your big rocks, okay, you schedule time to work on them. It's called time blocking. Put it on your calendar like a non-negotiable meeting, 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Work on the big rock, whatever that is. So during this block, all distractions are off. Your phone is in another room. Notifications are silent. This is your time to focus. Uninterrupted work. So by making temptation kind of inconvenient, didn't need to rely on willpower. You just need to follow your own schedule. Number 3, you got to run on rails with your routines, okay? You make system nearly automatic with routines. This is all about reducing friction. One of the most powerful techniques is batching. So instead of answering emails sporadically throughout the day, you batch them into 1 or 2 specific blocks. So instead of making calls here and there, you do them kind of all in a focus. Personally, lead gen from 9 to 11 in the mornings, unnegotiable. So by not constantly switching gears, you're saving your best focus for your big rocks. Now, you can also use a popular model for habit formation to make this stick. It breaks down into 4 parts, right? Cue, craving, response, and reward. For example, the cue is 9 a.m. on the calendar. The craving is the desire to feel productive and make progress. The response, starting your focused work block. And the reward, awesome, amazing feeling of accomplishing what came across as your big rock and crossing it off your list. Now, the after. My results and your potential. Putting this system into practice didn't just make me more productive. It made me calmer. The frantic, anxious energy of being busy and running was replaced by a quiet confidence and focused action. The motivation I used to chase all the time, and it was terrible. It became a natural byproduct of the system itself. See, progress creates its own momentum. Imagine ending your day not exhausted, all this random flurry of activity, but genuinely satisfied because you know you accomplished what truly matters. That's the peace of mind the system can give you. So I'm going to ask you something here. This isn't about feeling perfect. It's about being consistent. A good system that you follow consistently will almost 100% beat a perfect plan, right? So I've got a question that I want to ask you, and that is, what is your single biggest challenge when it comes to motivation? I need you to drop it in the comments below. I'm curious to see the common patterns, and I'll be replying to as many of those as I possibly can. So do me a favor. I want you to take this information and at least start it, right? Stop waiting for a lightning bolt of inspiration to strike. Motivation isn't something you find. It's something that you create. It's the result of an action, not the cause of it. So build a simple system. Start with just 1 big rock tomorrow. Protect your focus and watch as consistent action becomes your new normal. That's how you go from being busy to being effective. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Again, my name is Wayne Weathersby. I appreciate you. Take care. Be safe. Find somebody and go say something nice to them. Have a great day.